ever vacationed in Ocean City for a week or so, you know how much fun it is here in the summertime. How would you like to be part of the group responsible for providing that fun? Michelle Scarlato fills us in on everything we need to know about job opportunities in Ocean City. Summer will be here before we know it, and for folks heading to Ocean City, that means good food, good fun, and plenty of job opportunities. Michelle Scarlato of the Greater Ocean City Chamber of Commerce welcomes job seekers to the many, many opportunities for employment in Ocean City this year.
And so I always like to give a summary to start because many folks aren't aware of the parameters, if you will, that we are provided to work with here in Ocean City. So we're talking about a town that has, on average, between 6,000 and 7,000 full-time residents, and we have an annual need for seasonal workforce in Ocean City that exceeds 12,000. So if you factor that equation, you can imagine the challenges that presents and how we must navigate that discussion to try and get creative and find as many solutions as we can to solve that equation.
If you're a frequent visitor of Ocean City or have worked some summers there yourself, you're probably familiar with the J1 student program, many of whom often come here to work for the summer from Ukraine. Between the pandemic and the situation in Ukraine, the Greater Ocean City Chamber of Commerce is up against many challenges to find housing for their J1 students and others.
So in Ocean City, many are familiar with the fact that we have engaged what we call the J1 summer work travel seasonal workforce students in the conversation. Various factors have challenged that equation, COVID being the principal in most recent years, but going forward, the challenge relative to that discussion is seasonal workforce housing. It has been in the news, it has been top of discussion, it continues to be. But it is certainly an item that's going to take some time to navigate and find solution. I do feel confident we can render solution for that. But in the meantime, we have a tremendous need. Good news is that everyone still wants to come to Ocean City, and it seems even more so now. And so that places increased demand on our hospitality and tourism partners to serve that visitor and that customer when they visit Ocean City.
When it comes to the types of applicants encouraged to apply, the answer is essentially anyone looking to work.
We have begun a concerted effort of trying to navigate and pull all sectors possible forward. So whether that's a high school student, a summer work travel student, a teacher that perhaps is looking for summer employment, our retirees in the community that have tremendous skill sets and can serve the need, and trying to fill, as I say, that complete piece of the pie in the puzzle to ultimately find solution that renders a wonderful experience to that visitor and serves our business community and being able to meet the need.
Worried about wages or steady jobs? Michelle will put your mind at ease with the amount of opportunities available.
Good news is we're not having very many discussions about pay rate or minimum wage at this juncture because in most instances, the wages that are being offered at this time and place certainly exceed what has been in discussion for the minimum wage in our region. We've just found that the market has taken care of itself rather, and offered those increased wages. But I always like to highlight that while we're here talking about seasonal workforce, there's opportunity for that seasonal workforce in all forms and ages of participation, to transition to career jobs and opportunities here in the hospitality and tourism industry.
If you already love or are looking to switch to a hospitality or tourism career, the Greater Chamber of Commerce of Ocean City is a great place to start. Or if you're looking for ways to move around within the industry, the Chamber will help you begin the process.
We are very fortunate that we have a number of hospitality management companies that call Ocean City home, that serve that industry across the world and the globe, and yet operate their home operations here in Ocean City. They have abundant opportunities for individuals that have interest to begin a career in hospitality or tourism and really increase their participation in that workforce, whether they remain here in Ocean City or decide to make a transfer to somewhere else. We at the Chamber are certainly open to having individuals contact us if they'd like to have that conversation about who to reach, how best to reach, to engage that. We also have a foundation here at the Chamber, Greater Ocean City Chamber of Commerce Foundation. We now offer year-round an ongoing scholarship, workforce scholarship offering to those who are perhaps considering a transition in their career, leaving one industry and want to transition to something else. This is not restricted to high school age students. It's open to all ages and opportunities that have an interest. We have funding available to assist them in that, and the only catch is that they remain here and remain a part of our workforce on the Lower Eastern Shore, ultimately with their increased skill set.
Ready to begin your career in Ocean City? Here's where you can start. Some of the best friendships and fun you'll have will be made working in the hospitality and tourism industries in Ocean City this summer, many of which will last a lifetime.